Hi guys! If you want to know how I made this awesome skateboard as a birthday gift for my son using a plastic bag, then keep watching. I will show you all the steps you need to know. It's very simple and easy, takes maybe 1 day to build. If you like this video, please subscribe, hit the bell and see you on the next video. Alright, here's the plan. I was drawing out the form of the skateboard, the tail and the front, and these templates are actually going to be a negative mold for the veneers. I've got an inside part, a middle part and an outside section to have this special form in the middle, which is a little curvy, and I will be using a vacuum system to make these veneers press together. I'm not quite sure how it will turn out, but we will see. All right. Alright guys, as you maybe have seen, it was not that easy to cut. The plywood is quite thick and dense, my blade is a bit wobbly, and I think I really have to invest into bandsaw. But for now I will take the sander, and then I have to get a really exact form, and then we will be all right. All right, let's get the mold together. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's get to the vacuum thing. This is actually just something which I bought on Amazon because I didn't have much time to wait for another professional vacuum solution. So let's have a look what is inside. So there's a small air pump. Focus guys. Yeah. So let's go for the big. And these are actually just plastic bags, which are sealed all around. Or they should be sealed all around, and in the front there's an opening where you can close with a double zip tie, and in the middle there's a valve, and then you have the hand pump. You just suck out all the air which is around, and then the atmospheric pressure is around 1 bar, so the maximum possible theoretical pressure would be 1 bar on it. It's more 0.9, I would say, not more. Oh yeah, what I also wanted to mention is maybe you were not sure why I was building such a stable mold. The thing is, I've never done it with this kind of style of vacuum, and if ever it will fail, what is still possible, I then just will build a big custom made and very stable and strong press with some hydraulic jacks, so I can push down the pressure where it's needed. Alright, let's start the fun part. So I'm using a PVC glue, a German quality product. I'm actually adding some hardener, so it makes the bonding much more resistant to humidity. So you don't need to do that, but if ever you have the choice to use a two-component PVC, it's normally a much better bonding, which we will get. So before you apply the glue, make sure that the surfaces are really clean, that the edges, that there is nothing on the edges. You maybe go just with a sandpaper. Then you make sure there is no sawdust lying between the layers, because everything which is not solid wood will not give or will not add a good glue result. So please, as I said, make sure you have clean surfaces to glue on, and then you start with the first sheet, and then it comes the cross sheet, then another sheet, then I have a special color one. Let's see how this will turn out. When you apply the glue, make sure that you go all the way to the edges. That's the most crucial part of the glue process. The edges in between is as well important, but the edges have to be glued perfectly. Alright, that's the finish of the assembly. Now carefully over to the mold. This little strip is actually to make sure that all the air can get sucked out. Beautiful. Alright, let's get some vacuum. This is my first try, real try gluing with this kind of type, and I must say, for the first thing, it looks quite good. Alright, let's pump some more. Just a little afraid that I will break the plastic in half. That looks good, the shape here as well. Alright, that's the mold, how it looks, with maximum pressure. And surprisingly, it works pretty damn good. And here as well we have this little curve, which is important. Alright, so this is the next morning. What's the conclusion? It actually worked much better than I thought it would be, because this is actually just some kind of plastic to store winter clothes, to reduce the size of the storage space. And in the first 10 minutes yesterday I gave it a pump, like every 5 or 10 minutes. There was a small leakage somewhere which I did not find, but as you see, the pressure is still on, and now we can open it up and then release the air, and let's see the result. looks pretty good, I would say. And as well I have this curvy form which I always wanted to have. So, stable as it should be. Alright, let's get to the next step. Alright guys, this is the mid result. I cleaned up the edges, I sanded it, and here you see the nice veneer, how they lie together. You see the curve and the bending. And now I just have to add some finishing and a little bit of decoration for my kid.
Das hat Spaß gemacht.
Und stopp.
Skateboard!
Warte mal ab.
Warte mal ab. Take 10 oder 12 oder 13 spielt ja keine Rolle. Alright guys, welcome back to this video. If you want to know how I made this awesome skateboard as a birthday present for my son using a plastic bag, how is this possible? I will show you all the steps in the... Alright, here's the plan. I was drawing out these templates. It's actually gonna be a negative mold to press the veneers. I will be using a vacuum plastic